Hi ladies, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. I had a request to talk about the oils I use, my beauty oils on my hair, skin, and body. So I'm gonna share those with you today. And Alice for Living recently did a hair oil video, which was really good. I don't have a lot of hair oils to talk about with you. So I'm gonna link her video below in the description box. So if you're interested in knowing more about hair oils, I would head on over and check out Elle's video. But I'm going to jump in and share the oils that I use. And I want to start by saying that I have always used oils. They have always been what I considered my beauty secret, especially like in my 30s when I first started showing signs of aging. I got pregnant with my first daughter when I was 28, and I was pregnant or nursing for 10 years until I was 38, almost 39 when I weaned my last son. So I had a 10-year period of time where I didn't really use anything on my skin except sunblock and oils. I even stopped using Retin-A because I was worried at that time about any kind of chemicals getting to the baby when I was pregnant or when I was nursing. So I didn't use a lot of serums from, you know, if anything, I'd probably use a little Olay or something at the time around my eyes, but I didn't use any consistent skincare. I just used oils, one in particular that I'll share with you. And I'm 50 years old now, and I'll just tell you that I have never had any spa procedures or plastic surgery or microdermabrasion or anything professionally done on my face or skin, except in my 40s, I would get 15 units of Botox here, 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 and here. And that is it. That's all I've ever done. So I think it's important for you to know that, just so you know, what I've done other than use these things on my skin. And so let's just jump right in, and I'm going to share with you the oils that I love, and I hope you enjoy this. So last year I started hearing more about very expensive and exclusive oils that can be used as serums, and some of them are even touted as being like an all-purpose product. You could just use like a facial oil on your skin and not have to use a serum. You can just bypass all the rest of your skincare. And two of them that come to mind are Vintner's Daughter and May Lindstrom Youth Dew. So I went to, I think, Integrity Botanicals or the Derm store. I think both have samples where you can purchase small samples of those oils, and I don't know, they're like $8 to $10, and you get a little like perfume size vial of the oil. And I tried using those on my skin, and I do think that they were beautiful. However, I didn't think that they were like all-purpose oils, and the prices of those oils are like over $100. So I just wanted to start by saying I explored a lot of really expensive oils, and now I am back to some really basic oils, but I love them, and I feel that they perform as well, if not better, than those really expensive oils that you hear about in magazines that all the famous, beautiful celebrities are using. So I'm just going to share with you what I'm using. I'm going to start with the most expensive and then head on down to the budget friendly. And I will just say right now that the budget friendly ones are the ones that I reach for all the time on a daily basis. So there is one that I fell in love with that is a little bit pricier, and I've purchased it 3 times in the past 2 years, and it's by the company Ren, and this is called the Ren Clean Skin Moroccan Rose Gold Dry Oil, and it looks like this. This is a new bottle that I just opened. I had one in my empties recently, and I repurchased this. I will tell you that if you go to Nordstrom, you can purchase this bottle for $60, but if you buy it on Amazon, it's only $24, and it's the same lot number on the bottom of the bottle. So I feel comfortable using it. I've purchased it the first time. I got it in a small bottle in a Petite Voir beauty box, and I fell in love with it. Then I just went ahead and bit the bullet. I had a Nordstrom gift card, and I bought a full size. And then I wanted to replace it and buy it again, but I didn't want to spend the $60, and I did find it on Amazon, and I was just displeased with it. It was identical. I know some people are funny about buying beauty products and skincare products on Amazon, but in my experience with this particular product, it's just fine and it's less than half the price. So anyways, a little bit about this oil is it is the Rose Gold Glow Perfect Dry Oil. It's very silky and lightweight. The only thing in here is certified organic, vegan, cruelty-free Moroccan argan oil and Damascene rose oil. That's Rosa Damascene oil. So Damascus rose oil is in here. And it just goes onto your skin. I don't know why I'm showing you because I don't think you can see, but it just goes right into your skin and it is a dry oil. Once it's on your skin, it's as if you feel silky, but there's nothing oily left on your skin at all. And it has a beautiful botanical kind of herby rose scent that is incredibly light. So it's not offensive, it's not strong. I can't say enough about this. Like I said, this is the third bottle I purchased and I love this. As long as they make it and I can continue to find it, I will definitely continue purchasing this. It's beautiful after a shower. A little goes a long way. My legs can get a little itchy. So on the bottoms, like below my knees, so I just one pump, I rub it in my hands and I just rub it onto my legs. And then I take what's left and go like this on my arms and into my hands. And then you can even put it on the bottom of your hair and it's beautiful. I have not used it on my face. You could, but I have not. So this is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, then the next two, when I went down the rabbit hole of expensive oils, another brand that I started trying was called Audacity. And these are, you can purchase little vials of their oils on their website. And they're not that expensive. And I tried a whole bunch of them. I really liked them. I particularly loved the eye contour serum and their blends. So like this one is Camellia and Chamomile blend. And it's a serum concentrate, and this is for sensitive skin. And I did purchase this in the full size. I think they had a deal going on where you got two for like $40 or something. And it comes with a little vial. It's just really beautiful. So I purchased the full size of this one. And then I purchased the full size of Ho and Al. It's Joe and Al, Ho and Al. And this one is, for congested pores, which I get congested pores here and on my chin, and this does really help with that. It says for clogged and congested pores, jojoba and lavender, and I really like it. You just mix 2 drops. It says you can just put a couple drops directly onto your skin, or you can mix it with your face cream. I've never mixed it with my face cream. I usually just sit down at my vanity and grab whichever oil I feel like using that night and apply it before bed. Lately, that's what I have been using. I'm using an oil that I've talked to you about before, but I don't know enough about it yet. I don't have like a final verdict about it to share with you, but this summer, the past 4 weeks, I've been using Kakai Naturals 100% Kakai oil, and this is really good for congested pores. It's an anti-aging oil, and it's all natural. All of these are clean, cruelty-free, natural, clean oils, certified organic oils. This, so many women use it. Mary Ellen After 60 uses it. Teresa Rose uses it. Natalie the Beauty Diva uses it. And so I hear all these ladies talking about it over and over again. And I finally decided to start trying it. And I am pleased with it. That's all I've been doing at night this summer is a little bit of this and then just a little bit of another serum, whatever I think my skin needs. But nothing expensive, nothing fancy. That's what I've been doing. So these are the Audacity oils, and they are a little bit pricier than oils that I typically buy, but I will repurchase Audacity oils, and I will repurchase this one. There is one that I tried to purchase When I purchased the expensive one of this, the rose gold Moroccan oil from Nordstrom, and I was out and I wanted to repurchase it and I hadn't yet found it on Amazon, I went to Trader Joe's and I bought their lemongrass dry oil. I think that's what it's called. I showed it in empties before and I really liked that one a lot too. However, the only complaint I have about that is that it had a strong lemony fragrance. It was a natural, nice lemony fragrance, but it was strong. If I applied it at night, it would dissipate by morning and I was fine with it and it wouldn't have prohibited me from repurchasing it. But then I found this on Amazon for half price or less than half price, so I just repurchased this one. But I did want to tell you about the Trader Joe's lemongrass oil. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, it's a dry oil for your body and it's really nice. If you like a stronger lemony scent, I didn't mind it, but I wanted to tell you about that. Okay, now this one you've heard me talk about a lot. I found out about this from my subscriber friend Carla and Allie years ago, a couple of years ago, and I've been using it ever since. I've gone through probably 4 or 5 bottles of this, and it is the Derma Rosehip and Cranberry Illuminating Face Oil. This is amazing. It's not expensive. I don't know what the price is. I'll link it below, but whenever I need to repurchase it, I just go out and get it and I don't even bat an eye. It's not, you know, it's not going to set you back. It's got a nice big dropper. And what I really like this one for is my face. You can use it anywhere, but I typically just go like this and pat it beneath my eyes prior to putting on my skincare and eye makeup for the day. I swear that it has completely gotten rid of any crepey skin. I never had a lot of crepey skin, but I was starting to get some because I am 50 years old and of course, you know, it's gonna eventually catch up with me. But this has saved me. This guy right here underneath my eye every day. I even use it at night sometimes with my other facial oils. I will always have this because I believe that it has reversed my crepey skin. And, you know, whether it did or didn't, you know, there's no scientific studies done, but my own experience has been that it is just incredible around your eyes. So I'm going to keep purchasing this one. Okay, now we're getting down to just your workhorse oils that I've always used as long as I can remember, and one is not clean. I said they all were clean. This one is not clean, but I don't think it's horribly dirty either. I think it's just not a cruelty-free company. It's Neutrogena. You all may have seen this. It's been around, I think, since the 80s. And this is the Neutrogena body oil, light sesame formula. And I always have one of these. Whenever I go to Nordstrom Rack, if I'm out, I pick one up and I keep this by my big bathtub. And whenever I take a bath, which is a couple times a week, I pump this into the bath water. You could also use it as you're getting out of the shower. Just put a pump on your hands and rub it on your body. It's not a dry oil, but it's not an oily, greasy oil either. It won't leave you feeling coated or greasy. Once you towel off, you'll forget you put it on, but it provides that moisture to your skin. If you have itchy skin or your skin tends to get dry, I've always used this. It's just something I've never gotten rid of. And like I said, it just sits by my bathtub and waits for me there. And I do like it. It's sesame, but the fragrance is really, really light and very pleasant. And let me see if I could describe it. I don't think it smells like sesame. The only thing I could say is light and fresh. I'm really bad with fragrances. Very, very light, pleasant, fresh. Those are the 3 words that come to mind. Then I have my Shea Terra Moroccan Argan cold pressed, certified, organic, vegan, all the good certifications by Shea Terra. If you aren't familiar with Shea Terra, please go and check out their website. They do amazing things for women in other countries. They are very charitable. They have amazing products. They have soaps. They have many different oils. They have lots of beautiful products on their website. I get this at Vitacost and I've purchased it many times. I like that it's cold pressed. And so if you're not familiar with cold pressed the process of formulating products using the cold pressed method. You could read more about that. I've been interested in it and I've been reading more about that. So anyway, I really like this one, and I feel like it's just a pure, the company stands for some amazing things. You know, does it do anything differently to me than my Trader Joe's 100% argan oil? I couldn't say for sure, but I do continue to buy them both. And so the very last oil is what I considered to be my beauty secret all through those years from 28 to almost 40, when I used nothing on my skin, not even Retin-A. I used sunblock and this, and it is 100% virgin cold pressed coconut oil that I would get at E-Vitamins, Vitacost, or Whole Foods, you know, wherever I could get it, cold pressed, virgin, unrefined. And I would just use this. I would put a little bit on my skin, melt it in, on my face, on my hair. I still do this, on my body, wherever I felt that I needed it. This was what I considered my beauty secret. And when people would say, oh, your skin looks so great, you have to remember, I was young. I wasn't even 40 years old yet. 28 to 40, where you think you're looking older, because I was having babies constantly, nursing babies constantly, and I was tired, and my body was a machine at that time, and I was working night shift as a nurse as well. So yeah, I felt like this held me together during that time. And I do believe that the oils make such a big difference. And here's why: because they put that moisture in your skin. So if you were to lay down and sleep and you're like this, and your skin is dry and isn't hydrated, and then you come back up, your skin's gonna kind of stick that way or have some lines. But if your skin is very highly moisturized and you're hydrated, because, you know, during that time too, I was drinking like crazy too, drinking water like crazy, because, you know, I needed to keep my milk supply up and stuff. My skin was just bouncy. And I feel like as I'm getting older, you do lose some of that, because, you know, your estrogen levels go down and your hormones are doing all these crazy things. They were doing crazy things then too, but they're doing crazy things again now because of menopause and perimenopause, or whatever it is I'm in at the age of 50. So I feel like these are my saving grace. I rely on oils very heavily. And anyway, I think I just wanted to share this with you. So many of you have asked me. If you have any questions or comments, please ask them below in the comment section. Please share with me anything that you use and love on your hair, skin, and body, because I benefit so much from your recommendations. And thank you for spending some time with me. Have a blessed and beautiful day.